Yo, what's up? It's David again. Just coming back to talk more shit on life. The life you live, cause I don't live that shit no more. That's some bullshit. And I got ethnicity out of the way, talking about how I don't like how black people are doing it, how white people are doing it, or how mixed people are doing it. Cause they ain't representing a person or individual. They're trying to fall into the hype of being a white person, black person, or mixed person. But that's over. You want to see that shit? Go to that video. Today it's about sex, men and women, and where you stand. Now, I'm a man, young man, but still a man, and I'm at the point where I'm not looking for love. Really, I don't know what love is. Well, I know what love is. It's being respectful towards a woman, but it should be that one woman and never playing her, never treating her like shit, and staying by her side, putting a ring on her finger, and supporting her and making a family and something better for the future and more generations to come. But it's not about that anymore. Kids ain't about that. You're only about yourselves. Now, guys, they got a lot of faults because, they're always just trying to fuck. But to be honest, I feel like a lot of girls are on that shit too. Like, you just go about it a different way, like trying to put yourself high up, like you don't get around this shit. All the girls know which girls get around this shit, and all the guys know who's the supposed pimp and shit, player, whatever the fuck you want to say. Well, he is a player. He's just trying to play the game, but he's fucking up for real men out there by constantly fucking women over. But it gets to the point where like I'm thinking, like fucking women over, like I don't do that shit. I wish I could say it to your face, like I'm just trying to fuck. That's pretty much how I'm going by now. Like, pretty much, I'm just trying to fuck. I'm young as hell, and we can do something tonight, or we can, just have a good time, smoking, drinking, movies, whatever the fuck. But why are you smoking, drinking, and going to movies and all that shit if you're not looking for some fun at the end? Like, I don't get that. Like, I don't fuck with girls unless I'm trying to fuck with girls. And girls shouldn't fuck with guys unless they're trying to fuck with guys. And if you're not trying to fuck, then stay abstinent and rep that shit proud. Like, I'm not trying to fuck a girl. I'm trying to stay abstinent. I'm looking for one girl. Maybe then that one girl who says she's abstinent too, well, you guys can just talk it out and give each other time, because that's what love's about, is time. So you guys will give each other some time, you know, and you two decide when you want to take that step. But for anybody who's not smart enough to do that shit and just trying to get some action, you need to go about it the wrong way, because you're fucking with the people who are looking for something and all that. So why can't all the man hoes and all the hoes, just come to agreement that they're man hoes and hoes, and that's how it goes. That's how I'm seeing it. If you're a hoe, you're a hoe. If you're a bitch, you're a bitch. If you're a slut, you're a slut. And if you're a woman, you're a woman. So why don't y'all just rep that proud, like whichever one you are, start repping and let people know when you go out, like I get around. Should be like I get around too, but are you really getting around if everybody gets around or whatever? And you're not if everybody, starts doing it. You're just doing you. It's not about what everybody else is doing. You're just doing you. But you'll see when you're just doing you, everybody's doing them, and you're doing a whole nother thing, a whole new thing. It's better to do, and it's not as fake. Like you're lying. Stop lying about shit. People are just liars. Like I'm done lying over shit. There's no need to. If I want a girl, then I'll try my hardest, be respectful, and see where it goes. But if that's a girl that I want, I gotta, keep my eyes on the prize and not fuck around with these other girls on the side or whatever. And the same goes for women. Like, keep your eyes on the prize. And I see like girls, they'll have a dude like and he ain't around, you're at work or whatever, like at my job, and you got like some dude all on you and everything, and he's touching your, tickling you and shit, being flirtatious and all that, and like before I even think like you got a dude that's fucked up, I'm thinking like, why are you letting him touch you like that? Like you're in your space, like respect your space. Like you should tell that motherfucker to fuck off. Like, dude, don't touch me. Like, why are you touching me? I don't like your ass. And when you let him do that, you're making him think. Guys are dumb. You're making him think like he's got some game or something. Like, oh yeah, I could tickle this bitch anytime. That's not how it goes. Like, you should tell his ass, and then like drop it on him too. Like, and I got a fucking dude. Like, do whatever women do. I don't know what the fuck y'all do, but that's how it should go. And then the same thing goes for men. Like, you got a girl, and you wondering why she's mad when you're talking to this other girl. Well, half the time, you know that bitch is about to go spread that shit around like she was talking to you and shit. She'll actually go to your girl and be like, yeah, I was talking to your man and shit. Like, what the fuck? You knew that. You're fucking yourself over. That's all people do is fuck themselves over. Cause they know the problems that lie ahead. They just don't give a fuck. I don't know when you're just gonna start giving a fuck. Like, you need to start giving a fuck. And I'm talking about sex and all that shit. Another thing about giving a fuck is wrap that shit up. Like, too many young girls getting around having babies and shit, 16 years old. That shit needs to stop. Like, you're dumb as fuck. You're 16 years old. You don't know shit, okay? You're dumb as fuck. You ain't even got a job, and your mom helps you out. And half the time, your mom was in the same position. So, I'm sorry. I'm hating on your mom. Hating on you. You're a dumbass bitch. And that dude, you're dumb as fuck because you didn't put one on. And you're young as fuck. And you're not gonna support her. Like, you was just trying to get a nut off so bad that you couldn't even make sure that nut doesn't go off in her. So you can't even hold your own. Like, and none of that fucking pull out shit. That shit don't work. Just put a fucking condom on. And like, the thing is, like, when you put a condom on, like, you could get freaky with it. Like, make that girl do it. Like, with her mouth or something like that. I don't know. Do some nasty shit. But, like, do it in a fun way. Like, if you're gonna have to put a condom on, like, I don't know. Just make that chick do something nasty. Like, somehow where you just get aroused by getting a condom on. You're like, fuck yeah, I got a condom on now. Like, you should be repping that shit and everything. And, like, I don't know. When you go out the next day talking about what you did, be like, yeah, I beat cakes with a condom. Like, you should be happy of that shit. Like, no baby for me. No AIDS for me. None of that shit. You should be repping that shit. I don't see nothing wrong with wearing a condom because, you know, it's saving you and it's saving that baby's life by not giving them the life hell that they're about to go in because you can't, be responsible for them. So that's just some faults of men and women. I don't know them all. Like I said, I'm just one guy. But hopefully, men and women can come together to a mutual agreement, respect and honor for one another, and, make new guidelines on what's proper, what's real, and what will make sure that both of you are satisfied at the end of the day. But I'm past all that shit. Like I said, I'm on a whole nother level. You motherfuckers need to catch up. That's all I gotta say for today, and I'm out.